We start with 1 hour chart. Okay, first of all, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for buy. After we get this down move, this is what we get. And even if we mentioned, if we refer to my last analysis when the price was here, if we mentioned we can expect to get a big correction, and this is what we get. Now we want to see what's the next. The only things I can say, whoever get a trade, any trade within this move, they have to at least book profits. Okay, may they move their stop loss to above this correction or either above this. It depends on them. At least they can book some profit. Okay, or even they can move their stop loss to break even. In this case, we move to higher time frame. We want to see how we can look for a trade. We have nothing to discuss based on daily chart. The only things is the best things if we get the correction for continuation. And if I move to forward chart, we have been looking for this correction relative to this for one move up as a running flat. This is what we get. Now the question is, if we want to look for continuation, we're looking at this flat. We need to be quite careful in case this one turns to a bigger correction, more complex correction. That's why if we get any trade setup, we want the price break this one and continue. Okay, that's why we mentioned any trade within this, we have to at least book profit. All right, and I think still we have to wait for the big deeper correction. That's why for me, if I want to look for trade, I prefer this one give me one more drop. At least we can look for the flat. Maybe we can have a trade of this, or we wait for the reversal. Okay, anyway, since the price was within this correction, we have been looking for buy, and our target was 37.3. As we can see, the price almost, it couldn't tag, but almost near to what we have been looking for. That's why we have to manage our trade here. And again, as I mentioned, I prefer this one turn to a deeper correction, at least one more drop. Then from there, if we get any reversal, or we can have a trade above this for continuation. Okay, but if we want to look for trade, we need to get a sharp move because we want the price confirm the break the previous stop and continuation. Okay, anyway, we just follow the chart and see how we can trade. We want to see whether we can get any trade setup from here or not. In this case, if I see any update, I will share.